I mean, you could roll your history too if you'd like. Since he's a dwarf, he actually has double his proficiency bonus because it's
Well, then you
regarding
probably don't
stealth.
need me to then.
I mean, you still could if you
That makes
want.
it 37. That's ludicrous. I
Did
did
you
not
get
27. I'm an idiot.
How did
That
you
makes
get 37?
27. No, not 37. 27. If it's double my proficiency. Oh
Double
wait,
your
no, my
proficiency,
proficiency is
which is
plus
the
2,
plus
so
2.
that's
Yeah.
4. Plus 5 is the wisdom, so that's plus 7. Plus the 17. I am bad at math.
Okay, so what's your wisdom score?
It was 24 altogether.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Wisdom? I thought it was intelligence.
Yeah, history goes off of intelligence. You're right. What's your intelligence?
I have 17 plus 3 plus 2 proficiency. Double the proficiency is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7.
No,
Plus
don't.
17 makes 24. All right.
Okay, there we go. Wanted to make sure you
No.
calculated right. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
This was definitely built in. It wasn't here before the catacombs, so somebody spent some time making this bricking. That in mind, are you guys going that way?
Your fingers wet.
And that makes it more likely to be a library, or at least something that was a pre-existing planned structure.
Okay.
I say we took it out.
Do you think that makes it more likely that it's that way?
Oh yeah, I mean, we'd want something solid to protect the books. It's been damp down here.
All right, that makes sense to me. Anybody else?
Yep, I'm happy with that. Let's check it out.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You hear various skitterings of bugs and worms as you pass by the hall to your right. You get closer to the brick inlays, and you start to see the area open up. Thankfully, since everyone has dark vision and Sanfir has a lit torch that is shaped like a battle axe, you see stairs going down into a really large chamber. It's hard to describe. There's a pretty large entry that you're walking in from, and a fire pit in the middle, and another one on each wall.
A metal what?
Another fire pit on each wall. Fireplaces?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each wall is broken by 10-foot wide doorways that lead into chambers that, if you can kind of see, go beyond your dark vision limits. But you can definitely see the starts of bookshelves in the one in front of you.
Ooh, yay!
Well, this is what we came here for.
Oh, Sanfir kind of shakes her head. Certainly was hard getting here.
Personally, I would have put the staircase going up slightly and sacrificed some of the elevation. That way it could prevent flooding. But that doesn't seem to have been a problem.
It's really big in here, actually. If you look up, the roof is actually about 20 feet high.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
still
telling
don't
me
think
is
it's a
they
good
had-
idea to store books in caves, but whatever.
So what you're telling me is they had 10 feet of unnecessary excavation that they could have not used to protect valuable materials from flooding.
I mean, I'm not the one who built it. Ironically, as you go down as you go down the steps, the brick walling is only along the area above where the steps are. Below that is still dwarven skeletons. Catacomb's gonna catacomb, I guess.
Gruesome.
Right?
Lovely. I'm sure the smell is fantastic.
I don't know.
Thankfully, none of
Didn't
them are
want them with their
recently
masks.
The the light on the axe goes out just in time for Sanfir to grab someone's shoulder. Do one of you want to light the fire pit, maybe? She asks. You know, help a girl out.
Hmm.
Do we have to?
Well, either that or I could stay by the entrance like a good girl.
I'll go in and light one.
Okay. Which one are you lighting?
We'll do, what is it, the north, southeast and west, right?
You came in from the north.
Well, there's one in the
So we'll
middle, and then
do-
there's one on
Yeah,
either
there's
side,
one in the
right?
middle.
Okay,
So,
I'll do the middle.
Okay.
yeah.
This fire pit
I would
is,
do
I would give it 5 by 5. It's a big fire pit. And it
Sounds like
has
a job
dry
for a
wood in
cone.
it, so it goes right up. Almost as if it was meant to forever. Sanford smiles a bit and kind of shakes her head. He always was overprepared. Gaudy little thing. Where do we want to start?
I think we should go look in the book area, personally, but what do you guys think?
Oops.
Well, this library has 3 chambers leading off on each side. The only one that doesn't have books is the one to your left. And in it, you see shelves and cases that look like they're filled with, I guess you would call them museum-style displays, like armor racks, weapon racks, things like that. You can only see a little bit in them.
Did Sandra ever tell us what she wants us to find in there, or she just said she wants us to find the repository of books and knowledge that her friend Bourbon put together?
Technically, she only told you that second part.
That's what I thought. That's what I've
Alright.
got in my
Then
notes.
then
So,
let's look for the book.
We
for the
are
dwarf, or ask Sandra what she's looking for?
As you
Yeah,
talk
sure.
about it, she pipes up. We are looking for not only the Furbolg's book, but we want a book of. I know it's got that symbol on the front. She recalls the symbol that she drew a couple days ago. Gosh, it feels like. With the triangle with a star on each point.
Oh,
All I
so
know.
we're looking for 2 books?
Yes. All I know is that I've seen it before, and it'll be marked symbology.
Okay. Well, do we want to go look together, or do we want to split up into each room and go look?
We would cover more ground if we split up and looked. We would still be in.
Alright.
We could send like 2 people into one room and then have them start on each side and kind of meet in the middle. But it would
Alright.
cover more ground.
Alright, so who's pairing up with who?
I always hate partner projects. Sandfair smiles a bit, kind of massages her at the bridge of her nose. I guess give me the sorceress.
Can I go with the orc or something, please?
Yeah, okay, fine. Man, that's that rejection that I always hated about team projects. Kate Lear was definitely that person in high school.
Yeah, okay.
Druid, you have any objections?
I'm good.
Alright, you're with me.
Because, maybe Milbog can pick out a new book for us to read.
Newbog, you're moving your mouth like you want to talk.
Oh, you cannot hear me then.
No.
Have you
That
been
was
talking this whole
weird.
time?
Yeah.
Aw, we haven't heard you for a while.
I'm sitting there like, Mike's been really quiet.
2 voices.
Mike's been really quiet. He changed his avatar to that orc, and then he just stopped talking.
I figured he was
Yeah,
eating something.
I thought
That's
so
kind
too,
of what I
because his
figured.
mouth was moving, but we couldn't hear him, so I thought he just didn't want us to hear him crunch or
I
something.
thought he had something stuck in his teeth
Yeah.
that he couldn't dislodge.
I kind of muted my mic and forgot to unmute it earlier.
Oh man, oh
Oh,
man.
I have no idea how long it's been
So
muted.
now you know we weren't ignoring anything you said.
I didn't say anything important.
Okay, so just like usual.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right.
Someone better get an ambulance. He got burned pretty bad there.
Somebody
He's an
conjure
orc.
water, put him out.
He's an orc. What doesn't kill him makes him stronger.
Yeah.
All right, Mailbag, which room you want to search? Come on, let's go.
That one?
Sure, let's go. Whichever one he just said.
Oh, ouch. I'm going to roll a d6 for you guys. You guys are going into chamber 3, which is to the right.
Which had books in it.
It had books in it.
Whoa. What's going on? Okay.
We're going that way.
Is Nilbog running for president or what?
Yes.
I don't know what Mailbag. What? Now he's dancing.
Okay.
Okay,
What?
we're
Questions
gonna
of his
go
mind
dance
are
into
beyond
that
our
room.
understanding.
We're going to go that way.
Okay. So you guys go to the leftmost path. Samphir looks at the druid, Zara, and she's like, which way?
Well, they've gone left. Let's go right.
They went right, actually. They're going left.
They went right. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go the way they didn't go.
All right. You walk into the reliquary, and I guess, Magus, that leaves you with Osprey. Sorry. Thank you, guys.
Osprey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Maybe I didn't forget you, I promise. Okay, so you head straight into a chamber that actually steps up into a really large chamber. I guess roll initiative and we'll see who goes first.
15?
Who's rolling?
All of you.
What?
All of us.
Yes.
Everyone is
Just to
rolling.
see who I DM first.
13.
7.
15.
18.
8.
Ooh.
All right. Morgus and Osprey, you step into the central chamber, which was actually a step up from the other two. You see rows on rows of books, quite a lot of them. Maybe 7 shelves on each side. Most of them are pretty full. You hear a couple squeaks, there's some rats.
How's the light?
Not great. Pretty much you've got the light from the central chamber.
I'll just
Well,
use
there's
light
more.
on one of the bookshelves.
There's also more fire pits, and you do have dark vision.
This is true, or you could cast light on, say, something you could move.
Okay, I'll just cast light on one of the books that I see on the shelf. I'm going to assume that it's not the important one, because there's no way I pulled that out at random.
Aw, that would have been cool.
Okay. Eric. Let me find it. Okay. Eric, it'll be one of the pinned messages in the What's Going On tab. Or at least it should be.
What are you looking for?
Character sheets.
They're in, shit.
I know, right?
They're in What's Going On. Yeah, they're in What's Going On with the pinned messages.
Yeah.
I thought they were in
Mara, mine. No, it's just the two of us that are pinned.
Oh,
Interesting.
oh
And
well.
aren't I pinned too?
Yeah, you're pinned too.
There's some in game chat. Wait, no, that's just mailbag.
Yeah.
Who are we looking for?
We're looking for Osprey.
She did post this somewhere.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know she did.
I'm looked into.
I'll look in general. I'm not seeing it in general.
I'm not
even.
either, which is where I thought it was. It's weird. I remember seeing her post it.
Do you know if it could be anywhere else?
Give me a second here. I'll find it.
Would it be on Who Are These People?
We looked there.
Yeah, that's where I looked first. Oh well, if you find it, link it in general. If not, we'll just make up your numbers as we go. Yep, we're that kind of game now.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Cleric, right?
you are a cleric.
Yeah.
What domain?
Life.
Okay. Easy enough.
No, she has not posted it.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah, so do I.
She might have removed it.
She might have
Yeah.
PM'd it to somebody, but we'll figure it out later. I'll text her and be like, hey, you. Anyway, if you want, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. If there's anywhere in particular you're looking for, anything in particular you're looking for. Either of you.
Oh, all right.
I need an intelligence score.
17.
Okay.
I'm making it up. Well, until we find a character sheet, that's kind of what I got.
And proficiency or no?
No, she didn't have proficiency in that.
Okay,
I remember
so
she
that's
had insight and religion.
I got 13 all told.
Okay. Yeah, I remember she had proficiency in
Plus 5
insight
for
and religion.
investigation.
So,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and she did have 20 wisdom. So,
She was very wisdomous.
clerics, right? They don't seem to follow the Dewey Decimal System in this library at all. Like, I swear to God. There's things here that are not alphabetized. You start looking around, you see red books next to blue books, next to orange books. It really
This is worse chaos than I made in the library.
It really
This
triggers
is
you,
really
man.
messing with our OCD.
It really triggers you.
OCD.
You start picking up the first two shelves, each of you taking one. Oh, what are you even looking for again?
I'm
looking
looking
for-
for the book from the Furbolg.
Okay.
I'm looking for the one with the triangle and stars, or the one with the hammer and anvil.
Okay.
Like either one will do.
I mean, yeah, whichever one comes first, but the one I'm keeping an eye out for is the one that's going to get us loot.
Well, Sanfir won't pay us if we don't find her thing.
Yeah,
This
they
is
both
true.
get us loot.
This is true. Anyway, I'm sure he's not neglecting the other one. It's really hard to say. You finish 4 bookshelves before you finally see one that looks like it might be. You pull on it, but it's stuck.
Is it wedged
secret
between
book
other
book,
books, or
maybe.
it does just refuse to move from the shelf?
It just doesn't seem to want to move. After a little bit of yanking, you finally pull free what looks like it could be the one. and it was stuck in a nest of spiders is why it was stuck. Isn't that just the best? You guys
If
do
I were to
anything?
use frost, would it melt and turn into water, or would it just dissipate after its duration?
Are you talking like ray of frost?
Ray of frost, yeah.
That actually dissipates.
All right. Are the spiders big enough that we need to do that?
You're not quite sure, but one of them is coming at you. It's about maybe the size of your fist.
Can I
I
get
can
a
make it.
really quick recap? I had a phone call.
You're okay. You guys have split up. Right now,
Okay.
I'm working with one of the other teams.
All right, cool beans.
I'm gonna whack it with a hammer. The fist-sized spider. So this is definition of overkill.
I don't think there is any overkill on a spider that big.
It's a spider.
Well,
Just burn it with
I
fire.
could use burning hand. Well, there's all the books. If I use burning hands, I'm gonna incinerate everything else.
Yeah,
You got the one you want, right?
You seem to
Out
have
of
Yeah, no,
character,
that's
that's
fine.
perfectly fine.
You seem to have
I
some
haven't
bad
played
luck
it.
with
It
that
is really fun,
spell.
but as a lover of knowledge and someone who just nearly killed a person they were hired to help,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be using
That's
burning hands
actually-
again in the proximity of paper.
Yeah, okay, kind of.
Paper that we want to keep
Okay.
that holds
You
knowledge. So
you
hammer,
smack this
I roll
spider
the
with a hammer, and you manage to free the book. Here, what are you still doing on rink? Yeah,
Alright, so
I think it's fun.
damage roll, or did it
Good night.
dexterity save?
Dexterity save.
Ah,
You mean armor class? I'm just gonna say you got it.
I mean, like-
I don't want to kill too much time on a spider.
alright.
Good job. You smacked that spider. You managed to free the book with the Red Forge house banner on it. Sweet.
Cool.
Meanwhile, Nilbog,
Alright.
Kayleer, you guys have made out to the reliquary. There's shelves on shelves of stuff here, like old potions that have gone inert. The ingredients have separated. Most
Ew.
of the well, it's old. Most of the armors and such here look so rust-eaten that you're sure they're unusable. You get the feeling that if you touch them, they'll either crumble or cut you and give you some sort of crazy disease.
This may not be
Okay.
entirely relevant, but would they see bracers? And would I even know that if they did?
You wouldn't know.
Ah.
So, do we know that they found one of the books?
You have no idea.
So we're just looking around. Are there books in here or just artifacts?
There don't seem to be any books. It's all artifacts. Potions, there's a pair of boots over there that are moldering. There's a lot of... It looks really worn. Except for this corner over here, which has things that look... I'm not going to say new, but not as ancient.
Okay, what's in that corner?
Roll me
They
an
look
investigation
serviceable.
check.
A what?
An investigation check. I spy an Eric. You beautiful thing.
I got 14.
To me, you are perfect. 14. What do you got, Kayleer?
13.
13. You manage to wander around some broken glass, and you find a quarterstaff, which is just awesome, and a pair of daggers over here.
Okay.
There's also a couple gems. You found 2 rubies.
Nice.
Shiny stone.
Yes, 2 red and 1 purple. That's an emphasis if you want to write it down.
I like purple. I'm gonna pick up them red stones.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we can take all that, right?
I don't see any reason why not. There's no tiger head at the entrance of this cave.
Anything else over there?
Touch nothing but the lamb.
I'm glad someone got that reference. This guy.
Thank you.
It's my favorite movie. Favorite Disney movie.
I figured that's what it was.
For right now, it looks like that's it in this pile. There might be some
Okay.
stuff over there, though, if you go look.
Can I look at those daggers?
Sure. Take a look.
They're 2 daggers. They match.
Anything special about them?
They're really actually pretty nice for how old they must be. If you had to say, out of character, they look to be made in Roman style. You know, with the rounded out hilt, the power that goes just a little further than the wide blade.
Military dagger.
In character, though, all you can really say is whoever made these knew their way about some balance. They're nice.
Yeah, you should put those in pocket.
Yeah. All
With
right.
shiny red stones.
So he's got the jewels and I've got the weapons, or what? That's what I think we just did.
Okay.
While we're still in this room, kind of want to go look at those potions too.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're looking all over. Wherever you said we might want to look that way, we're looking that way too.
Okay. There's a treasure chest in here that has a couple coins in it, but nothing really major. The coins are made of some metal that you have no idea. It almost looks silverish, but it's not quite the same glint, and it's not tarnished like silver.
Okay.
Sounds
Them in the
rare.
pocket too.
Yep. I guess we'll take those too.
Okay. Strange coins, 2 rubies, an amethyst, quarterstaff, 2 daggers. And whatever inert potions you guys could ever dream of.
What?
Don't put those in your mouth, please.
Yep.
What do these potions over here look like?
This one looks like it used to be blue. It's got, you know how if like vinegar sits for a long time, it forms a mother on the bottom? It's got that sort of thing going on. Meanwhile, on top is like a bunch of color, and there's just water in the middle.
Might try that later.
Tastes like blueberries.
Orc stomach strong.
Tastes like cancer.
Plop.
Tastes like the rainbow.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
This carrot tastes a little off.
Oh,
Oompa Loompas.
Nice. All right. Meanwhile, Sandfear and Zara, you guys have gone into the 3rd chamber. There are several bookshelves and quite a few work tables. It almost looks like not quite a lab, but definitely a apothecary sort of center.
Now, we don't know that if what the others have found.
You have no idea.
So,
Sandfear runs her finger along a table and picks up a healthy amount of dust. What were they even doing down here?
So, I guess we should see what's on the bookshelves and are there any cupboards or cabinets?
There's no cabinets, but there are a couple of glass front displays that have, there's one with a pair of boots and one with a pair of bracers, and there's one with a helmet that looks a lot like the one you pulled out of the Sardax optical bunker. It's got the nice comb on the top, goes down over the nose.
Maybe we should inspect that. Is there anything special about it, or?
Sandfear leans over it with you, She's got an eye on it. You know, get the fleas out of that comb, it might be serviceable. If you'd like that sort of thing. I've never been a fan of helmets myself.
Not really in the style of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Excuse me for a moment.
Okay. Super excited to see what happens next. Aren't you guys?